Hey guys, I'm George.
And I'm Al.
And welcome back to the Fallout Test Kitchen, where today we are making iguana on a stick, also known as
meat kebabs.
So, obviously there's no iguana that you just go to the store and buy, and I've never really heard of people buying or eating iguana anyway. I feel like with how small they are, it just really wouldn't work out.
You'd have to get like a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, we could have gone to Petco, but there might be some laws against like animal cruelty in regards to killing and eating actual geckos.
I would hope so.
I would hope so too. And in the book it even says that it works with any meat, but the recommended meat in the cookbook is duck breast.
Some magic duck.
Which, it wasn't hard to find, but there wasn't a huge selection.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of fat on it, so we don't have as much meat as the cookbook recommends, so we might have to scale back some of the ingredients a little bit, but I think we'll figure it out and it'll still be good.
We'll still have enough to cook it and eat it.
And show it off to you guys.
Yeah.
It'll be more of a snack than a meal, but it'll still be good, I think.
Iguana snacks.
There you go. So to start off, obviously we have our duck breast, we have skewers, we have some pita bread because the book recommends serving it with pita bread and tzatziki sauce. Tzatziki, I don't know how to say it. We have our garlic, red onion, red wine vinegar, ground ginger, oregano, olive oil,
Regular oregano.
and honey.
And
we also,
bear.
We do have the little bear.
Yeah.
We also learned from the comments on the last video that there is a difference between dry measuring cups and liquid measuring cups.
Yeah.
So now we know that for today. Liquid and then dry.
So dry.
So now we know, since we have both dry and wet ingredients.
We're good to go.
We know more of what we're doing now. But I guess
we're slowly gonna learn.
that's the thing. This is our experience to learn how to cook, both through doing and through the comments.
Yes.
So
It's gonna be great. Yeah, thank you everybody who did let us know
what we're doing
to
wrong,
improve
yeah.
and stuff.
Well, because people were like, oh, they've never been in the kitchen before. It's like, not really. We're both young
I only
guys.
eat Hot Pockets.
Pretty much. So to start, we have to make a marinade for the duck of garlic, olive oil, red wine vinegar, honey, oregano, and the ginger in our trusty food processor here.
Yeah.
So I guess we should start by peeling the garlic and then measuring ingredients into here. So I guess let's get started.
So do I even need to crush these garlic loaves?
You would just need to peel them.
Peel them out? Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
it's easier to get the garlic out if you crushed a little bit with the flat side of a big knife.
Okay. Crush that onion.
That's garlic.
Never mind.
The recipe calls for 2 7.5 ounce duck breasts. We have 1.84 pound duck breast. So we'll scale things back a little bit. It might not be super exact, but you can always just do things to taste as well. So instead of 5 garlic cloves, I guess we can do 4.
Alright.
And that should suffice, and we'll do like 4 good ones. That way we're not like really skimping out on the flavors and everything. So we have 4 right here, so that should
They look like little kidney
do
beans.
it.
Just take all this
Yeah,
extra.
and we'll just put that on the side.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, so as you can see, I've already got like most of it off on this one, but you know, there we go. That's all of it. It looks like. Just drop that baby in. So, ooh, I like the sheath on this. So what you can do, I've been told, is you just kind of like put the garlic under, and then you just kind of smash it a little, and that'll break up the garlic, and then the skin just comes off a lot easier. The only problem with that is some of the juices come out, so then you might get very garlicky hands.
Wipe your hands, we got some toilet paper over here.
Do you not have paper towels, just toilet paper? We should have bought that when we were at the grocery store.
Alright, half a cup of olive oil. So that's liquid.
That's liquid, so that'll be in there.
And then
It's a lot of olive oil.
we just drink it straight from?
Yeah.
Okay.
You what you do is that's like the side.
Oh.
You drink the olive oil and then you eat the duck and it all just combines
In your mouth.
stomach. And you just swallow it. You don't even chew the duck.
All right, cheers, everyone. We got honey,
Garlic, olive oil.
vinegar, olive oil.
Oh, you put the vinegar in already?
Nope, I just keep getting confused.
All right. So I was gonna say it's still over here. So, how much of the red wine vinegar do we need?
2 tablespoons
Okay.
of that red wine.
All right. So that's the tablespoon.
Yeah. You want me to?
I can get that.
All right.
Just be very careful with measuring this, I feel. That's 1. That's 2. So we need
Get that scoop.
half a teaspoon of ground ginger, so only half.
Half a teaspoon.
That's very small. It's,
Oh, wow,
I guess
yeah.
I guess ginger is
Probably goes a
strong.
long way, yeah.
I'm just gonna try and.
So if the whole thing tastes like ginger, we know why.
And yeah, no, just because it's strong.
Okay.
And then 2 teaspoons of the oregano.
Half a red onion, quartered and layers separated. This will be it.
That doesn't go in there though. That's just separate. But if you want to start prepping that,
Eat it as a side.
I feel like that's a lot of oregano, but
I like my oregano. I eat it raw with peanuts. All right, so we got everything in our,
food processor.
I guess we're gonna blend that up.
Yep. Let's see. Blend until well combined to create a marinade. Here's the thing that gets me, and people mentioned this in regards to the cookbook for the Nuka-Cola videos, because they were saying like, oh, the Nuka-Cola recipe isn't lore friendly, and it brings to mind, it's like, where are they getting a food processor in the wasteland? This is very extravagant for the wasteland cooking. It looks pretty blended. I don't see any real chunks in there or anything. I can always take the lid off and see, get a better look. Yeah, that looks pretty well blended. All right, so do you want to do the onion and I'll do the duck? Sure.
All right, well, we're gonna try to cut this.
Do you have to? Don't you have to cut that very top part off first?
He cut it off. He cut it in half, didn't he? I mean,
I think you're supposed to cut that off first, like
Like
that,
this?
and then I think so.
all right, George. If we all start crying, I'm gonna blame you. This is not gonna be good.
There you go.
All right. Whew.
How you feeling so far?
Good.
And I'm hoping you don't cut yourself.
I'm cutting Shrek open. What you want to do is cut a little bit there, cut here. Make sure the camera can't see any of it, and then get it out. And there you go.
There you go.
You did it.
It looks like there's a little bit of the weird
No, that helps.
string stuff.
Pulp. That's good.
Onion pulp.
It's onion pulp. All right.
Very, very pure, isn't it?
Also, the onion is starting to get in my.
Oh no. Did you touch your face at all?
No. There you go. Just eat the whole thing.
I mean, you could. You can eat onion raw.
And there you go.
That's the whole meal right there.
Put it right in your mouth.
Go ahead. Do it. Do you like red onion? Okay. We have quite a bit of fat on this is the only thing. Because I was looking it up and it said that you want to cut away some of the fat, but not all of it. But as you can see, there's a lot of fat on this cut right here. So I'm just going to trim away some of it, or at least try to. Like that's just too much fat right there. Cut a little too much off right there, but I think it'll still be okay. All right, so we have to cut it down into bite-sized pieces. So
Sure you don't want to use it?
I might use that one, yeah. It might be easier to cut all the way through. For Christmas, we're getting you some new knives. Or your birthday, that's sooner.
Yeah,
There we go.
we
All right.
did it.
I think that's bite-sized enough, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah.
There we go. So
5 or 6 pieces each or something. Alright, place duck breasts in a Ziploc bag, pour the marinade in, and refrigerate for at least 2 hours, turning the bag over every hour.
So once.
Yes. Got your batter in. Chuck that, your marinated batter in.
Ooh. You want your enemies to go out with flavor.
Oh, is that
Ooh, I can taste the honey and red wine
the way
vinegar.
it blends in with my blood?
I can taste the garlic for sure. Alright, so now we're just going to pour that bad baby in.
Looks like
That bad baby.
it looks like Gerber baby.
It does. Nice little Gerber baby duck breast. Let all of that soak together.
Ooh.
There you go. So now we put that in the fridge for the 2 hours, it said?
Yeah, and then flip it once.
After an hour. Alright. So we gotta skewer this, and the way we have to do it is we're gonna do piece of duck, 2 pieces of onions, another piece of duck, etc., etc. And there's 11 pieces, so 5 on one skewer, 6 on the other.
Alright.
Would you like to do the first one?
Sure. Alright.
There, that might make it a little easier.
So how many pieces we putting on here?
5 on one, 6 on the other. So then take 2 onions and then, yep, just like that. Don't stab your fingers. Beautiful.
Ow, boy. It's like a meat lollipop. I've had skewers before, by the way, everyone. I was unprepared for the amount of duck.
On your hand?
Oh, it ends on a duck?
Yeah. Alright.
Should I leave it here or put it on over there?
Don't put it there, put it here. We have to heat the stove.
Okay.
They want you to cook on a grill, but we're in New York City, so
Yeah.
we got a grill pan instead, which I'm happy with. Alright, and now I'll prepare mine.
Sure.
Alright.
George Alinsky in Covered in Sauce.
A new special here on Zero Period Productions. In every episode, we find another sauce to throw at George. So, hi there. We got our duck skewers. Oh God, was that the smoke alarm?
Yeah. Oh, fire alarm works.
There you go. Have you ever tested it before?
Nope.
Well, now you know. Now we cook for 5 to 10 minutes, flipping when I think it's crispy. Flipping until all sides are crisp. The closer we get to eating, the hungrier I get. Like I'm really hungry now, and I hope it's good because I want to eat this.
Should be, yeah, that'll be cooked all the way.
That's it. 5 to 10 minutes and crisp on all sides, and it's definitely crisp is the thing.
Oh, we definitely got that crisp.
We got that crisp.
Got that cookie crisp.
So we are going to be putting some quantum in here as well.
Just to, make it more of a fallout meal.
Yeah. All right.
How do you want to do this? I'm going to take like a couple pieces off and try it on some bread.
Do you know which? Does it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This was mine.
Yeah. All right. Should I get a second plate just so I don't drip everywhere?
Sure.
All right. Let's have something to eat over. All right. Cheers.
Cheers. Good.
The onion is very strong though.
Yeah.
Like that's almost a little overpowering. The thing about this recipe is it says that you can use any meat, but the book itself gave the instructions for duck. But with beef or pork or anything like that, I feel like this would still just be really good because it is just kind of straightforward. It's kebabs, just named Iguana on a stick. But I think
the sauce helps.
The sauce helps. The sauce was really nice. Having the bread was really nice. In general, it was just a good meal. And loosely Fallout inspired.
Yeah.
But the fact is, we got to try something new, and it was good. I'm not full, but I'm all right for now, which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tide you over till the next
Fallout. next time you find Iguana at your local Petco. The onion was a bit much. That's the only reason I think we could have maybe done like longer, slower cooking, because the onion was just a little overbearing, even with all the duck that we had. But other than that, I would say this was a successful meal.
Yeah, this was great.
So I would say 2 out of 3 so far successful. Nuka-Cola Quantum, and this definitely would make again. And we even had the Nuka-Cola Quantum again, so...
That's how you know it's good.
Exactly,
We're still drinking it.
Because we can't get rid of it. But I think that'll be it for this episode of the Fallout Test Kitchen. Once again, I'm George.
I'm Al.
And we'll see you in the Wasteland.
See ya.